My name is Adam Lehrman, and I'm the founder and head foodie of Tucson Foodie. We are an online food magazine reaching over 50,000 people every month. Tucson was just designated as a creative city of gastronomy by UNESCO, and it's a great time to be in Tucson and be connected with food. I started this in 2009 and got really serious about it in 2014, and it's only grown since then. People are always looking for great places to go to eat and drink, and we help them find that.
Thank you. So think about the last meal you ate in a restaurant. You got it in your head? Chances are it was a meal you've had before at a restaurant you've visited multiple times. Does everybody like to try new items? Anybody like to try new food? Yeah? No? Well, if you're like most people, we tend to go to the same places over and over again. But why do we do this? Fear of eating something we don't like. We really like that dish. We fall into routine. But the reality is, if you like to try new things, you miss out on all kinds of great stuff because there's not a simple, no-brainer way to do it, to find it. So believe it or not, deciding where to eat and what to eat when you get there is actually challenging. I run one of the most trafficked food-focused websites in the state, and I struggle with this. And the majority of people that I talk to come up to me and say, where should I eat? And what should I eat when I get there? Where can I get the best steak? Where can I get the best burrito? I use the same tools as everybody else to try to find stuff to eat, and it ends up being a little bit more destination-based over dish-based. So what happens? We go to the same old, and we order the same old. And I can assure you that I don't go to this place that often, although I'm sure you can relate. And this isn't just happening in Tucson. This is happening all over the country. Believe it or not, there's 120 million meals eaten on a daily basis, and about 70% of those are repeat visits. So as you already found out, I'm Adam Lehrman with Tucson Foodie, and we're working on a new platform called Dish Dash that makes food discovery fun, simple, accurate, actionable, and addictive. Think of it as Tinder meets Pandora, but for food discovery. Wasn't expecting the laugh. Who's familiar with Tinder? Regardless if you use it or not, I'm sure you know how it works. It's like Tinder in the sense that you swipe one way for food you'd like to try and another way for food you don't think you'd want to try. And it's like Pandora in the sense that the Dish Dash creates these unique, these custom-tailored lists of items that you'll be really highly likely to love based on your interactions with the app. Those items that it thinks you'd like are then delivered to you via email daily, weekly, or you can just view them right in the app. Using this system, it's a fun, simple way of discovering new dishes, and it's fast. It's super simple. You swipe right for items you'd like to try. You swipe left for items you probably would pass on. And based on those interactions and the proprietary ranking algorithm, the system creates those unique tailored lists for you. You can also swipe up or down if you've had an item before and you would order it again or wouldn't order it again. And you can filter those results by price, area, cuisine type, as well as popular items, burritos, burgers, things like that. So if you wanted to find a burrito in Wisconsin, you could do that, although there might not be many results. Be more cheese-based. So it's a simple model. We're advertising-based to start until we reach a critical mass. Tucson Foodie currently is advertising-based. This app will be advertising-based. After that, we plan on rolling out a number of reports to restaurants. So there'll be a free report, a limited report, and a premium report that's full. And then further down the road, we could license the API out to other businesses that wanted to use our back-end system. So the foodie movement right now is huge. I'm sure you're aware of it. It's a huge broad demographic, and it's growing. Based on what we see at Tucson Foodie, though, there is a core audience. It's tech-savvy food lovers, 25 to 55, that dine out at least twice per week. But millennials tend to be the earliest adopters, and if we just look at that market, there's 83 million of them. They almost all have smartphones, and 74% of them surveyed said they use it already to get dining recommendations. Now, the mobile ad revenue market is huge, projected to be $57 billion in 2018. That's browser and app advertising combined. In apps alone, it's 17 billion, which is what we would be. And we believe with 4 million users by 2018, we can take about $6.4 million of that. Restaurants in 2013 spent over $6 billion advertising, about 151 million of that online, and they intend to increase that. 70% of restaurant surveys tend to increase that. We believe, again, by 2018, restaurant revenue would be about 1.5 million. Now, I know I said that there isn't really any competition doing dish-based suggestions. However, there are places where people are trying to get suggestions of where to eat. Review sites such as Yelp, which if you've used it, I'm sure you know it might help you find a place to eat. Not so good with telling you what to get when you get there. Discovery sites such as Foursquare. You might have heard of food spotting. Food spotting is going to be the closest to what we're doing, but again, it's a little bit more of a fun way to kind of look at pictures of food than actually suggest what to eat. You have social networks such as Facebook or Instagram. You might find something to eat there, but it's not something that's repeatable or that you can rely upon. And then finally, you have deal sites such as Groupon, Living Social. And if you read the news, I'm sure you know Living Social recently shut down. And Groupon, you're limited to the restaurants that offer deals. So with DishDash, we're designed for food discovery. This system learns and gets smarter and smarter the more you use it to only suggest things that you're most likely to love. It's ridiculously simple to use. Your grandma could use it, and she'll have fresh recommendations quickly. It's a proprietary ranking algorithm, so like I said, it gets smarter the more you use it. And it provides reports for restaurants of how many people have liked or decided they wouldn't like to try a specific dish. With this revenue model and the kind of traction we're looking to have, we think by 2022, with 18 million users, we could have $29 million in revenue. So who's going to build this? Well, you know a little bit about me so far. I've been working in the online space for about over 10 years, and I've already brought a food-focused app to market. Charlie King is the president of Rincon Strategies. They're a local app development team who recently, they produced the most recent Hunger Games website, which is a web development project, but they also produce mobile apps. And we don't think we're going to have trouble getting traction with the app. Currently, we get over 50,000 unique visitors a month to the site. We have a combined reach of over 40,000 social media fans, 5,000 subscribers to the email list, and our recent reader survey we put out, 60% of them said they're ready to download an app right now without even doing a thing about it. And right now is the time to do it. I don't know if you've heard of this, but Tucson was recently designated a World City of Gastronomy by a division of the UN called UNESCO. It's the first World City of Gastronomy in all of North America. We have this growing tech culture here, which you're all here for. Startup Tucson, Thryve, idea funding. There's never been a better time for food and tech to merge and put Tucson on the map for those reasons. With an app like this, it's going to take a lot of manpower and woman power, and with data entry jobs, sales, marketing, software development, graphic design, which would inject millions of revenue into the city. If this sounds like an app that you would use, or if you feel like it would be something you'd be interested in getting involved with, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.